How you doing, Titastic? You can swear as much as you want, buddy. How you doing? I did catch up with I did catch up with some of your cooking videos, Titastic, and I've seen you were back with Mickey Mau Mau. Um, I've been trying to catch up with a lot of the vlogs. How you doing, Graham? Oh, it's good to see you, Titastic. I hope everything's good for you. How you doing, Ray? Yeah, yep, Titastic. I am the same Thunder GT that was following you. Even a couple of times bought you a couple of beers for you and the missus. Same guy. Actually, I miss your live streams from the bars in Thailand. They were always good fun. Thank you. Anytime, mate. Anytime. It was a pleasure. I said those live streams that you did were always entertaining. Well, that's cool, man. I'll really look forward to that. Um, and happy to buy you some more beers as well. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised that that I'm doing it, but well, when in Rome, what I've actually I went from watching a lot of the Thai vloggers like yourself. The Starker. Hey, how you doing, Ed? I went from watching a lot of the Thai vloggers, and I still watch some of them Thai-tastic, uh, like yourself, and I watch No Time to Be Sad, Chuck and Simon, Land of Smiles. But these days I'm watching a lot of the Philippines vloggers as well. But my God, there's as much trouble in the Philippines community as there is in the Thai vlogging community. It's crazy. Okay, Ed, I'll put the link in for you. Yeah, it's there, Ed. But it's good to hear that you're going to go back to doing those live streams, Thai-tastic. Um, they were great value. Met some good people too on those streams. And I hope Mickey's doing fine. I think the last time I might have spoken to you on a stream, we might have been in Canada or somewhere like that. Um, uh, how you doing, Ed?
I am here. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. How's
Good.
yourself?
I'm fine, but you're still on strike. When Junior comes in, we'll continue our protest. So just remember that.
No worries. Yeah, look, Graham, it's all good. The thumbs up, thumbs down's not a big deal. Hey, Crystal. Yeah, at the end of the day, uh, hang on, for sure, I don't associate myself with any of that, and they know it and stay away. It's healthy for them to stay away. Yeah, exactly, Thai-tastic. And that's one of the things, I loved about when you were doing the live streams from the bars. You're always positive, always having fun. Um, they were good days for me, mate. Watching you guys, all of us actually trying to get Mickey to bar find a girl. Uh, that was always a bit of a laugh. Guys, in the chat, I'd like you to introduce you to Thai-tastic. He has a great channel. Um, please subscribe, check him out. Um,
Does he show girls?
he shows girls,
Okay, I'll check him out.
and I used to, back in the day, Thai-tastic was in Jontium and doing live streams from the bars. So it was always a good laugh, and he'd be there with a friend of his, Mickey, and we'd always give Mickey a hard time about bar finding the girls, and Mickey was the ultimate gentleman. But it was always fun stirring up Mickey. Whatever, guys, have a look at Thai-tastic. Great guy, funny, um, great editing skills with his videos. I believe he's even got some tutorials to help you on YouTube. So great guy. And how you doing, Nathan? Tell you what, I'd put in here another perfect day in paradise, and I do love living here. No worries, Thai-tastic, anytime, mate. But yesterday I went to buy a a beard trimmer, and I thought, yeah, $100, maybe 120 for something really good. End up buying a oh, okay, no worries, Thai-tastic. Went and bought myself a beard trimmer, 200 and something dollars. Like, what the hell?
Damn, I just paid $19.99 for him. Sure, $200. For $19.99 and get a trimmer.
Yeah,
They work just as good.
good to hear, Nathan. I think the biggest worry with people, Nathan, was that you might have had concussion at the time. So it's good to see you got away with not so many injuries. But yeah, $200 for a beard trimmer. But oh well.
You're ridiculous. $19.99 is good enough. Does the job.
Well, that's right. That's true. That's just my problem. I go in there and I always look at the top of the range stuff, and more money than sense at times. Just crazy. But caught up with a really good friend of mine who works on all high performance cars in Adelaide. He wants me to take my car there on a weekend, and he's going to tune it all up for me and tune up the transmission, and which I didn't know you could do on these things. But yeah, on MMS. What's MMS? Thai-tastic. I have seen some of your tutorials.
Fantastic. What kind of visa are you on over there?
Sorry?
What kind of visa is he on over there?
I'm not sure if he's there at the moment. Mungami sideways. Okay, yep, I know. I've heard that name before. I don't think he's in Thailand at the moment, but Thai-tastic, that's for you to answer. What sort of visa do you jump on when you go over to Thailand? But I'll tell you what, if he does some tutorials, check out his editing ones if he's done them, because his editing is second to none. Yeah, Nathan, I've bought cheap stuff before and it never lasts. He doesn't. He's exempt upon entry. Okay.
How was that?
How do you get exempt? Because I have heard lately, immigration visas for retirements. They're
Are you just going on 30 days? What is it? That free 30-day visa you get? Is that what it is?
yeah. I'm
The
not
free
sure.
30 days, probably.
Mr. TT is going to have to answer that one. That's a. I don't think I've ever seen anyone say they're exempt
Now,
on
yeah,
entry.
now it's like coming here. It said when you
Hey,
come in, you get 30 days for free.
hi, Linda. Linda,
I went,
Meet Thai Tastic. He's a Thailand vlogger that I've known for a long time and followed. Good guy. If you want to learn about editing, go check his channel out, and he gives you tips on creating your channel and helping your channel. I'm good, thank you. Um, especially if you can go back and check out some of his live streams from the bars in John TM. They were cool. A very cool dude.
yeah, he must go. That has to be that 30-day free visa, I think.
Ah, okay,
I
Linda.
think so.
Yeah, I'm not
It
sure.
has to be
Like
that.
I said, I've never seen anyone say they're exempt upon entry. So,
I think that might be it. Yeah, yeah, it's a 30-day visa. You extend. Yeah, just
uh,
like here. Just like here, you're going free for 30 days. And then you can extend it. That's what it is. I figured that.
yeah, that's true, Nathan. 93 live streams in a month. Wow. Oh my God. I mean, I used to love the because he would jump into a bar. I think it was in John TM with his mate Mickey, and mate, it was so funny. It was always a good laugh, and
I will. Hey, God, are you going to change your visa or are you just going to stay Balikbayan? Are you going to do the 13-8?
it was a 10-minute attempts. Yeah, that's a good question for Nathan. I guess Nathan's probably going to wait until he can actually retire there on a permanent basis.
Well, you go Balikbayan now. You can go 13-A, and that's the resident.
I'm not sure if I've never really asked Nathan whether he's married or not. I know he's got his lady there, and boy,
Oh, you're on a tourist? Okay. You're lucky you go right. Dumagetti's right there. You could just do it right there, don't you? You do it right there.
Linda, I've just been going out doing some shopping, catching up with some friends. Caught up with one of my best friends who's a real high tech mechanic here in Adelaide who works on all the Walkinshaw performance stuff. In fact, they're the only guys licensed to do it here in South Australia. And he's asked me to bring my car in on a weekend when he can tune it all up and fix a few things. And because he does it on the weekend in his own time, he won't charge me, which is cool.
Park, right? Just park. I'm
Um,
doing good, Lynn.
but yeah, I've just been trying to catch up with some old friends and get out there, do some shopping. Um, just
I hate shopping. I
um,
stay away. I stay away from shopping as much as I can.
I don't mind if I need something, and but I'm the sort of person that goes straight to the place where I have to go, get what I need, and I'm out
And
of there.
yeah, that's how I am when I do shop.
But I think that's
Yeah.
most men.
Dude, I was in the States. I guess my daughter or my sister want me to take them to the mall or something shopping. I take them and I just sit in the parking lot and read a book in my car. I would never go. I just sit there and I'd have fun. I'd sit in the car and read a book. That's the
Um,
only place. It's really weird. I love to read, but the only place I can really read in the States is sitting in my car where there's no distractions. I can sit and read in the car, no problem.
yeah, thanks, Linda. What's this? Odalis. Thank you. How you doing? Yeah, happy Valentine's, everybody. That have. How you doing, sister? But yeah, got a perfect day here in Adelaide again. Must be, I don't know, around 26 degrees or something like that.
Okay.
Sunny, blue skies. Um, no breeze. It's just perfect. Uh,
Ooh.
I did get out early today and did a few things. I actually went shopping for
Analyst, where are
groceries.
you from? Where do you live, Analyst?
Yeah, we're all good here. Um, yeah, it's a new name I haven't seen. Um,
No.
so it's always good to see new people in the channel. I actually finally uh, caught up with Dick Insider's videos. Oh my god, man, that
Did
guy's
you see the
getting better
last
and
one?
better.
You see the
Yeah,
last one? You just,
yeah, he's
the one
getting
you just
better and
did?
better.
Yeah, he's doing good. He's good.
He's on a
Why do I
roll.
got back feet?
I don't know. The only thing is, while they keep going tit for tat, it's probably not going to stop.
No. Why do I have back feet? Is your YouTube on or off?
Yeah, I'm not sure what he'll do, Nathan. He will put it on the dyno, uh, but he said that they can actually change the settings of the transmission. So he he's going to do that for me, um, and as well as getting the thing needs a service. It's just about to hit 140 k's, and service will be due then. The locking mechanism in the handbrake went, so he had a look at that. Um, and you can see he took it off yesterday while I was there actually and had a look and seen what was wrong, and it's just replacing a part. So
Gogo Bubba's sister, he can't give up. The drama feeds him. He has to keep it up.
well, that's what he's
Without it, he'd be lost.
well. It's it's a ploy, sister. He's going for the drama to get views, and I can
Yeah.
tell you now it will get it'll get old real quickly. You know, people don't want that drama all the time. You know, it's all right now and again. Um, I mean, if you watch Tastic, he's a great channel to watch where there's just there is no drama. It's all about showing you what's you know the bar life in Thailand and uh, just meeting people and having fun. No, I agree. Tastic. Educated people don't want it. You know. Um, yeah, and even if you do like a bit of drama, it gets old very quickly.
Well, the Thai drama is basically for the people, the guys that live there, the drama between themselves.
That's
Like
true.
when people go on vacation in and out, they don't get bothered too much.
But
It's they're after their own. They cut their own throats.
you would be surprised though. There's a few visitors to Thailand that do vlogs that get involved in some of the drama. I don't know. I
But
don't
most of them are
understand
just
any of
with
it.
themselves. Yeah. But most of them are guys that live in Thailand just kill themselves.
Yeah, there's a
Yeah.
few really good people to watch. You know, Tastic is one. Simon Land of Smiles is another guy who stays away from it all. Um, and No Time to Be Sad, Chuck and Page. Again, another drama-free channel that's just showing you, what it's like in Thailand to live there, and you know, and it's not like they will cover some of the negatives, but they
Well,
don't.
Do More Life. Do More Life has a real good channel.
Who?
He has Do More Life.
Okay.
Who was it? Jeremy. He has. He's lived in Thailand, and he tries to stay away from the drama. But there's a lot of people on this side that do not like him at all, and they have one guy over in Thailand helping him trying to marry this kid, but he doesn't. He ignores it. His videos are straight out. He does some real good work over there. He's putting a lot of stuff together.
No worries, Titastic. I tend to do that to everyone I know, so that in case someone says something that someone doesn't like, they just can't get rid of their comments. Yeah, I have to admit, I'm not a big fan of that guy either.
Who's that?
Jeremy.
I like Jeremy. Jeremy's a good kid.
Well,
Jeremy
look,
is a good kid.
well, that's fine.
Graham, I can see why you say that because it's your friend that don't like him. But Jeremy, he's put on some good stuff. He's a good kid. Nothing wrong with Jeremy.
like I try and tell everybody, Ed, we're not going to all like the same people.
That's what you're not. That's what I'm just saying.
Which is why I don't like this guilty by association. Like because you don't like. Oh, sorry. Because you like Jeremy and I don't. I'm not going to start judge you on that.
That's saying nothing judge me.
Yeah, but I'm not going to judge you on it. It doesn't change the relationship we have.
It doesn't at all. It doesn't at all. I think he's a good kid. Like if you see some of the stuff he puts out, he puts some good videos out. He puts some good vlogs out.
Well, again, I would suggest people go look at.
Yes, look at his vlogs. See what you think.
For Thailand, 3 that I would recommend straight off would be Thaitastic, Land of Smiles, Simon and Mem, and Chuck and Page from No Time to Be Sad. They are great channels, very positive, funny, entertaining, and they avoid the drama, which is, it seems to be hard for some vloggers to do that.
Yeah.
So, and to me, when I first started watching the Thailand vloggers, it was partly to escape from shit that was happening around from me, and they definitely did that.
Now, how does Focus know he's a bullshitter? Busted by Focus as a bullshitter. How does Focus know that?
Well, that's it, Graham. I mean, I'm not a big fan of the guy, but the bottom line is we're all going to have different opinions on different people, and we just got to respect that. Well, geez, we're adults. We're supposed to be.
I respect your opinion on Graham. You may know some, but hey, what I see the kid, I think he put some good. He puts up some good vlogs.
Do you know what? I can see Ed's point here because a lot of people don't like Twitchy, Greg, the reluctant nomad. But I'll tell you what, if you want to look at travel videos, his editing skills are really good, and he does a great travel video. I mean, I don't like his opinions all the time and some of the drama he likes to get involved in, but his travel videos are quite good, and he puts up little maps and very informative. So he does a great travel vlog, but guy himself, he's probably got a few issues, but at the end of the day, if you can watch some of his travel videos, you'd probably get something out of it, especially if you want to travel around Thailand. But just stay away from his drama vlogs. That's all.
No. He's trying to do a good thing, explaining the retirement fees over there. He's digging into that.
Yeah, well, that's because and Thaitastic was probably keeping an eye on that stuff. At the moment, the immigration visas for retirement visas in Thailand are changing, and they're changing the rules. The problem is they're, they're very vague sometimes, the Thais, when they do these new rules, and you're not really sure. I mean, I'd still wait another month or two to find out whether they're really going to fit.
Yeah, this Twitchy is keeping up on that. He's always keeping up on that all the time. He's following it every day.
Yeah, Graham,
Yeah.
I'm the same. Exactly, I'm not going to condemn people because of who they like or follow. That's just silly. That's immature high school stuff, peer group pressure shit.
Yeah.
And you're dead right. We all have our own thoughts and opinions. That's probably half the problem, is that we got people around who don't want to respect other people's opinions, but that's life. You're going to get those people no matter what. So, Ed, how's life in Negros, mate?
Fine. Pretty good. A little
Good weather?
overcast. No, it's overcast.
See,
It's not really hot. It's nice, but it's just a little overcast. It's
so
not beach weather, put it that way.
you're getting into like wet season there, or?
It should be. We should be coming into summer.
Okay.
We should be coming into summer now. Next month should be coming into summer, really. It's always wet season here. It's either dry wet or wet wet, either one.
Yeah. Actually, the east coast, the top end of Australia there, Queensland, they've been having some horrible flooding. But that's not unusual. Australia's either flooding or drought. It's just the nature of the beast here.
Yeah. That's it. But that's not too bad. It's just a weird. It's drowsy. I don't know what you call it. I don't care.
Yeah, I'm sure, Nathan, because I guess if you're getting the rain, it's cooling things down a little bit.
It wasn't true. I didn't mind it this morning when I ran. It was nice around. It was cool. It wasn't warmer. It wasn't hotter. Until just nice cool around this morning.
That's what you want.
Yeah, that's what I want. Because sometimes even before the sun comes up, it's hot. It's muggy. But tonight was 20 was really nice.
I can't believe our luck at the moment, because February is usually a very hot month in Australia, and at the moment, like, we've had a few days of just near perfect weather, so a little bit spoiled. Jesus, where's Chicken Choker, man?
Who was that? Oh, my father-in-law. It's just walked by. That's why he might be playing with one of those cocks back there.
Yeah, you got to be careful how you say that, Ed.
Hey, that's what the other cocks.
Playing with his cocks.
Playing with his cocks. Jesus Christ.
I repeat, you might want to be careful how you say that.
It's 26. It's right now. It's 26, and light rain showers.
That's perfect weather.
That's right. Yeah, both the rain showers. Still raining. 78 degrees.
When you're talking 26, at least you know it's not going to be too humid.
What's it? 78. That's 78 Fahrenheit. It's not bad. Good weather.
Right. That's not good to hear, Graham, because usually we get Western Australia's weather, so maybe we're looking getting some heat here. Oh yeah, it would be a totally different place, Nathan.
I'll tell you, I think. Oh, shut up! Jesus Christ! I'm gonna Chicken Choker. Where are you? Yeah, that is getting. Jesus, getting nerve-wracking now. That's worse than mango when mango gets going.
Oh,
Mango's not as bad.
hey, how you doing, Big
Yeah,
Kev? Yeah, well, Mango's got a set of lungs on him.
he has a good summer ones.
Um, I tell you what, it's one of the things when I've been listening to you, we've been on the streams and that is when you hear Mango in the background laughing, you know, it's like
Yeah,
just
when it's fun.
it's it's a it's great sound. You know. Just dinner calling you.
It might be pretty soon, Graham. I'll tell you. He doesn't knock it off. He might be.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Nerve wracking.
I hope you're doing well, Big Kev.
Yeah.
Always good to see you in the chat, mate. Hope that leg's healing up. It should be by now. All you got to do now, buddy, is start getting some exercise and start getting fit again.
And I don't know, man. I don't know why we have a duck. So now we have a duck in the yard.
Oh, well, for eggs, maybe for
I don't
duck
know
eggs.
I don't know what the duck is for.
Duck eggs, mate.
And I don't know. I don't think he's gonna get no eggs off the duck. He might be being groomed for supper someday. I don't know. No when. He's being groomed. Let me see what's next.
Does he?
Oh, May.
Does
Yeah,
your
May's my wife's birthday and her daughter's birthday. They might be groomed.
does your
But
father-in-law does he speak English?
pretty good. Not too much.
Okay.
Not a lot, but enough where I can understand him. If I get stuck, I'll ask him in Tagalog, and he knows it. But then I can understand a little bit more. But the
Okay.
limited Tagalog, I know I get by with him.
Oh, that's good.
That's what saves me here because the people here are not like any place like in the big cities where they do speak English.
Yeah.
Not here. It's just the chicken English. Well, he speaks better English when he's drunk, so I try to keep him drunk.
I mean, it's
Speaks better.
the same in Thailand. You go to
Yeah,
the bigger cities and the tourist areas, they speak a little English,
yeah.
but once you go out into the villages and that,
It's a
they
little hard.
struggle.
Yeah, Graham, duck is greasy. Duck is greasy. That's true.
Oh God, Graham, I don't eat duck.
It's good, but it is a little greasy. It's for some reason.
I'll stick to chicken, lamb, beef, pork.
See, I will not eat lamb. I will
Why?
not eat lamb because the poor little sheep. I'm not
Uh,
going to eat no poor little sheep. No poor little lamb.
lamb,
That's
lamb
a
roast, lamb
that's a
roast,
poor little sheep. Now,
lamb roast.
I'll eat a dog before I'll eat a sheep.
That lamb roast is a tradition here in Australia.
Yeah. So I eat a dog before I eat a lamb. I'm sorry.
Um, I know they're messy, Nathan. Make a lot of mess ducks. But I mean, a lot of people like the duck eggs, and a lot of
It's
people
just
like to eat
dirty sucking mud all day. That's a good one. The dirty sucking mud all day. Oh, shit.
That's unusual. I would have thought most Filipinos and Filipinas would like duck. So I'm surprised to hear that.
Oh no, they are greasy. You know, I admit they are greasy. I like it. I like duck. It is a little greasy.
See, that's the thing. We hear something
What's
about
up with these roosters today?
we hear something about the Philippines, and we take it for granted that that applies to all Filipinos, and it doesn't. You
No,
know,
no, it doesn't. Not a
Um,
bit. I tell you, everywhere you go in this country, they have different customs. Because every place you go, it's going to be a different dialect, a different language, different customs. You really have to. It's hard to track down the Philippines.
yeah,
You really
well,
know it.
with
Unless you
7,000
experience,
islands,
like, yeah, like, see, what I experienced really, like, just really go two. Yeah, two really different, two customs. Like here in Versailles, and then again on Luzon, the customs. the way they act, and the way these people act. There's a lot of differences. A hell of a it's night and day the way people are. Their cooking and everything is night and day. Night and day.
Nathan, I was just going to mention to you at the moment. I don't know what it's like in WA, Graham, but petrol's dropped right down here. Fuel's down to $1.16 a litre. It was $1.30, $1.40 not long ago, but it's down to $1.16 at the moment. Porterhouse, yum. Potato bake, mushrooms, carrots, corn.
Graham, I hope you die and go to hell. That is awful. Talking about a porterhouse here, and I don't know what a porterhouse looks like anymore. You're awful, Graham. Graham, you're awful. You're just bad. Could you take his wrench for 1 second, please? He deserves a timeout.
No.
Where's Junior when I need him? Yeah. My goodness.
To be honest with you, out of all the cuts, I really like a good T-bone.
Yeah. I take the porterhouse before T-bone. Yeah, I like the porterhouse before T-bone. I think the porterhouse is more meat. Porterhouse, I think, is more meat.
Yeah, I used to eat lots of porterhouse, but I really like the T-bone. And they're pretty big here, nice big T-bone.
That's how I was talking to my daughter before on Facebook. She was doing a chat, and she was telling me that she was having T-bone she was making T-bone for supper. I said, "You son of a," I just told her, I said, "Knock it off. Don't talk about it." And here she is, showing me the T-bone. She's cooking it right in front of me. So I told her I turned her camera off. I wouldn't look at her.
I'm surprised that no one has actually tried to import some good Angus beef over there and breed it up.
Really?
There'd definitely be a market for it, surely. Especially for the restaurants that are where they're getting a lot of expats patronage.
Well, it'd be good at Manila. You don't have to use extra. Just Manila itself would be a good market without the expats.
Well, you always hear that the one thing that's really hard to find in the Philippines is a good steak. Yeah.
Yeah. Even good hamburgers hard to find.
So I'm surprised that someone hasn't really.
Probably the cost. Probably the cost would probably be ridiculous to do it.
Maybe, yeah.
Just the cost itself, because you're looking at a tariff bringing meat, something like that in the country. Yeah.
No worries, Titastic. Meant to ask Mr. TT if he ended up getting married or not. Last time we were chatting, he was with a beautiful Thai lady, so not sure if they end up married or. I tell you what, like we talk about the Philippines because obviously you guys are living there and visiting there, and they have some beautiful women. But I tell you what, some of the Thai girls are simply stunning as well.
Oh yeah, there are. There's some really pretty Thai girls.
Some beautiful Thai girls. Again, it's like you got that same issue as you do in the Philippines. It's still a matter of finding a good one and find one that's not from the bar areas. But having said that,
you wouldn't believe there's a lot of good girls in the bar area. So
there is.
You can find a real good girl in the bar area.
I was going to say that I've heard of people, guys that are married girls from the bars, and they got it. They're happy as Larry. They're having a great time, and the girls have turned out to be, great wives, and so I guess it just really depends on the individual.
Like I think most of the girls in the bar area, for one reason, money for their families. That's basically the main reason they're there is money to send back to their families.
To be fair, Graham, you were in Baguio, so it might be more limited there to find good beef. You know, maybe if you were somewhere else, you might come across some somewhere. But
Well, you can find it. You can find it. It's just rare. Like in Manila, you could probably find a real good steak. And up
yeah,
on Clark itself, I bet you could find a good steak
I mean,
on
I've heard
Clark.
what Graham has said. I've heard the same thing from No Time to Be Sad, Chuck, about finding a good steak in Thailand as well. So it's not an easy
Yeah.
thing to do in Southeast Asia.
Graham, though, if you were down at Clark, I bet if you went to a couple of those restaurants on Clark, you'd find a good steak on Clark itself. Even in Manila, Manila, some of the bigger restaurants, I think you'd find a good steak. I really believe it.
Yeah, well, I've heard people say that they found
Well,
a.
you could. You
But then,
can. Okay.
the thing is, Ed, is what do you call a good steak over there? I mean,
That's true. Like, you're not going to go to the store and buy one, that's for damn sure.
but like if you're
That's
used to
it.
eating some pretty bad ones,
Yeah.
something that's maybe just only half decent will seem like a good one after you've been eating a lot of crappy steaks. So
Well, I know you're not going to go to the store and buy a good steak, that's for sure. You're not going to go to the store and buy one.
yeah,
Nowhere. Not unless you go into one of those, what's that place, those big stores that import American stuff. I forget the name of it, but
I'm I'm surprised they don't import more from Australia because Australia's reasonably close. You could throw stuff.
at one time, what was it? It was a while back then. I haven't seen them since, but I did get some good burgers from Australian beef, the hamburger patties. I did find some, and it was only once. I can never find them again.
Yeah, yeah,
So it's real good hamburger.
that's what I'm saying, Graham. If you're used to eating some pretty bad ones, anything half decent is going to seem good to you after a while. So I totally understand where you're coming from with that. Uh, very expensive. New Zealand lamb at 550 pesos a kilo. Um, that's not bad. That's not a bad price. That's pretty reasonable, Nathan. Yeah, well, I've seen Ren talk about that,
Yeah,
Bobo.
well, yeah.
Ren has
That's
said he's
because
found
all your big cities, you can
but
find a good steak.
but again, it goes
Yeah.
back to what Graham said. Is what I noticed is that my version of a good steak is different to those expats that have been living in the PI for
Yeah.
any length of time. So I totally understand where Graham's coming with that. If you're used to eating some pretty shitty steaks, you come across one that's half reasonable and it's going to seem good to you. But coming from a Western country, say like from America or Australia, and going over there eating what they call a good steak you know, might not be up to scratch.
I just want to find good cold cuts. I don't care about steak. Just show me so I get some good cold cuts.
Well, ground beef,
That's all.
that's always good, Graham, for making your own burgers and shit. So boneless roast lamb, we will have one soon. I love my lamb, Nathan. The whole lamb roast. But see, again, like most Filipino families, they're not big into having ovens, are they? They don't. They just use a cooktop. They don't
You got
really
an
use.
oven.
Yeah, but because you're a Western,
I got an oven with a roaster in it. That's what she has a
that,
lot of. She roasts a
that
lot of chicken in her oven.
yeah, but that's from your Western background. But I'm
Yeah.
assuming a lot of Filipino families don't use the
Yeah,
ovens a
strict
lot.
Filipinos, yeah. That's right. She does a lot of roasting. Like every once in a while, she'll roast the chicken in the oven. It comes out real good. I love it. Roasting.
Yeah, I tell you what, the meat in SA is pretty good, Nathan. We we really are spoilt over here. But the fact is that a lot of our best meat still gets exported. So I know Japan buys a lot of our beef, and a lot of our lamb goes over to the Middle East.
I like to buy a beef. I like to buy a cow from Japan. Oh yeah, and have a
Well, a lot of
oh,
their beef actually is Australian beef. Um, they actually they import a lot of our beef.
but they raise it different. That Kobe beef is the most delicious beef in the world. You cut it with a fork.
Again, the other thing too that I have to question about a good steak in the Philippines is whether they know how to cook a good steak properly too.
Yeah, that's
Because
true.
you can have a nice piece of beef, but if you overcook it, you're going to ruin it.
Yeah. Does anybody ever eat Kobe beef from Japan?
I've had the Wagyu, mate. The Wagyu's nice.
I'll tell you, Kobe beef. I think they hand feed those cows. It's expensive. It's over $100 for a meal. But oh my goodness, that beef, you cut it with a fork, it's so tender. That's how
Yeah,
tender that beef. Oh my goodness.
I can understand that, Bobo, because if they're importing good steak, it's going to cost them a lot of money. So, um,
Yeah. Gonna be
I,
expensive.
so yeah. But at the end of the day, if you want that, you'll pay for it. As simple as that. Um, and
What I
supply.
go to see next week, I gotta do my visa, and they say there's one hamburger place in Pensacola that's supposed to have the best hamburgers around, and I am gonna try it out to see how it goes.
Uh, why not, mate? If you're there,
Yeah, I gotta go to. I'm gonna go eat lunch there. See how good those burgers are.
the smart people here get good prices on very good steaks at Outsiders in Casa Verde. Are they like sh- malls, or are they like supermarkets or something like that, Bobo?
S&R, is that way? Okay, yeah. I bet they cost an arm and leg there too.
Yeah, but S&R deal with a lot of Western style food,
Yeah,
don't
that's all Western. Yeah, so, yeah, they import.
they? Yeah.
They, yeah.
And I can understand, people say if you go over there, you got to immerse yourself in the culture, but you can't forget where you come from, and you're going to have certain tastes.
See me, I'm not even craving the steak anymore. Because, like, if I could get one, I'd get one. But I'm not really. Like, I crave hoagies better than more than I do a steak. I want
Yeah.
good cold cuts. I got to find a place with good cold cuts. That's it.
Well, when I get over there, I'll see what I can do for you, mate. See what I
The
can pick up.
Rustin, I'll tell you, Rustin's in Cebu, Rustin's they have some pretty good. They have some good ones for me, but not really a lot. Not really big. Not really big pick of them. They have some.
There's nothing like some nice cold cut and
Yeah, some good cold cuts.
salad on a roll. Uh,
Yeah, you gotta. Yeah.
that's why I haven't
Well, the
actually.
rolls I have taken care of. This one lady though, she has a bake shop, and she makes my rolls for me. She knows exactly if I want a hoagie roll. She knows what a hoagie roll looks like, and she makes them.
That's very cheap, Bobo. That's really cheap.
Well, that's not bad at all.
No, that's a good price.
Yeah, in the pictures. What a picture.
But as a Westerner, I can understand, like, yeah, eat the local food
Yeah.
and enjoy the culture, but you're still going to want some of that Western, style food from time to time. You miss that taste of home. Tinderbox, there you go, has great cold cuts, deli meat.
Where is Tinderbox at, Bobo? Whereabouts in Cebu is it? I have to check that place out, Tinderbox.
Yeah,
I do got to make a trip to Cebu either next. I don't know. I'm waiting on a letter from home because I need my divorce decree from my dear ex-wife, and we got divorced in Japan when I was in the military, and I cannot find. I've lost the English translation of my divorce. So my daughter found the Japanese version. So I'm going to have to probably go to Japanese consulate and see if they'll translate it, so I can have the English version of it. So I do need that.
yeah, Nathan, what I'll do is when I finally book the ticket and I know I'm going, I'll have to talk to you guys a little bit more about places to go and things to see. Um, definitely get some advice from you guys. Wow, roast beef sandwich, that sounds good too, man. You're making me hungry.
Delicious.
You're making me hungry. It's just gone lunchtime here.
Oh, oh, I'm dying. And how come we got feedback?
I can't hear it.
I can hear it. I can hear myself talk. Huh, weird.
Let me check.
I'm off. I just checked my YouTube account.
Yeah, it's off here too, so I don't know why you're getting. Chicken and beer. How you doing, Trusty?
Trusty, are you flying Deval from the States? Is that international? Deval? I don't know, Deval. Are you going Manila or Cebu, Deval? It's international? Huh. I did not know that.
You know, Nathan, I've been thinking when I first go there, especially my first trip, I don't think I'm going to drive or ride. I mean, that may change when I get there, but I think when I first get there,
Okay, Trusty, I see. You're going to look like Eva, huh? Eva Air. So you're taking Eva Air, huh? EVA Air to Taiwan. That's what flies in Taiwan. You won't catch me driving a motorbike. Not
yeah,
me.
yeah, Eva, he's flying
Not me,
Eva.
yeah. They fly the
I,
Taiwan.
I'd like to ride over there, but I really need to get a feel for the place because you hear so much about.
The place, they're crazy. They drive crazy.
Yeah,
They're
and
crazy.
for me, it's go out there and suss that out and see
Yeah.
how they do shit first. Paid 140 extra for legroom. Usually, Trusty, you get the legroom if you get the seats by the doors.
Yeah.
When I was in Japan, actually, I met where was he from? Now I can't remember if he was Aussie or American, but I think he was Aussie. And he was telling me that you ask when you go book your ticket, or when you go into the airport, to ask for a door by the exits, and you always get the leg room then because there's no seats in front of you.
What you do,
And make you pay now. Shit.
yeah, they do. Sometimes you get a bulkhead so you don't have to pay for it. Like that,
Wow.
those center seats, the very first one next to the bulkhead. Some of those you don't have to pay for them. You
That's
have to pay for the exit seats. Yeah, you have to pay for them. What
that's
you do,
great.
like when you make your reservation, you could go to the city chart and see what seats are open, and you can pretty well pick one with a leg room. If the bulkhead's open, like those seats in the center, you pick an aisle seat right in the bulkhead. That's a lot of room. It never bothers me. I tell you, normally those airlines, the leg room is comfortable enough. Not like your really a big person. If you're a tall person, I could see it, but a normal sized person, I've never had any problems with leg room. I haven't seen it.
The only thing I have problem with on planes is trying to sleep, and unless I'm totally buggered and had no sleep for like 24 hours, then I'll nod off. But I can't sleep on the planes.
A backup baking company, huh?
Oh wow!
IT Park.
They
Next time
make
I go to Boo, I know where I'm going.
6 different cold cut sandwiches to your order, 3
Whoa,
locations.
whoa.
You know,
Like when I go there, I normally stay not too far from the waterfront. There's a condo. It's not too far away. I normally stay in a condo up there. So
you
that's
know,
not too far from IT Park.
Bobo, you're making Ed drool now.
I know I'm doing. Now I might want to. Let me see what time is it. I could get the 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock ferry over to Cebu real quick. The ferry leaves at 12. It'll get there at 2. I won't get to do Cebu City until about 4. Take 4 hours to get there.
Titanic murder here, trying to get away. Oh God, I don't even want to ask TT.
Governor McLink. Okay.
So that's the
That,
great thing about talking to these guys that are over there or spend lots of time over there. You get to learn all about all these little places that you can go to eat and
yeah, really.
places to stay. I mean, that's what this whole YouTube thing and blogging in other countries should be about, really. Forget the drama. Getting to give people advice, help them out, and but I do understand. You get people that travel to these countries that make a pain in the ass for themselves. I'm sure that not all the Australians that go over to Thailand or to the Philippines behave in a manner that befits them.
I know where I'm going when I go over to get that thing translated. I know right where I'm going. To the box or a backpack. Okay.
Yeah, that's the something I wondered about it. I know that you got your family there and you're settled and you're building your home, but don't you ever get the urge to just travel around a little bit and
But
get the
sometimes I would. It's not like say sometimes. But see, if I want to go, we got Bacolod. That's the capital of this island. I'll go there a lot. Bacolod's a pretty big city,
yeah.
and I'll go to Bacolod. Like maybe once or twice a year, I'll go down to Luzon, down to Andrews because I have my ex-in-laws are down there. I'll go down there, but I'm not really like as far as just going, sightseeing. I'm not the sight. I'm not that type of person. I've
Yeah.
seen it all. Like remember, I was 8 years in this industry. I've seen it all. So
Do you, where you're living now in Negros?
yeah.
Do you have like in your little town or village? Do you have many Westerners?
No, no, hardly any. I'm lucky if there. I haven't seen no more than 10 foreigners. Besides, there's a couple those LDS missionaries running around. But as far as people living here, I haven't seen many at all. I haven't seen many at all, which is fine.
Oh, that sounds like a good trip there, Trusty. Do you socialize with any of the foreigners there, the expats?
No, no,
Why
not
is
at
that?
all. It just they live in a different side of town. I
Uh,
live on well, see, I live more on the outskirts of the city.
okay,
Like the main city, that's called Balintawak. That's the main area of Escalante. And I live on the outskirts, coming out, going towards the ocean.
okay.
So that's why they know. And I think there's a German that was a couple of about. Well, I pass his house every morning when I run. A German, and he doesn't speak any English at all. So
It's a bit like the Thai vloggers that I watch. They live outside of the main cities and sort of out. I guess you call them provinces, there, villages or whatever. And they seem to be happy as living like that. Sunday, it's like living close to the beach. You get fascinated in the beginning, but the surroundings soon become normal.
No, it
As
still
much as
fascinates me. Graham, it still fascinates me. I run to the beach every morning, and it fascinates me every morning. Just seeing the sun come up over the beach, over the ocean. Just,
yeah, I guess it's like anything, Graham. But
I've been around almost 3 years, and I love it. I love that beach. It doesn't.
but,
It's not old.
but
Not
when
for
you
me.
beaches for us, Graham, is like it's not a big deal because we have some of the most beautiful beaches here in Australia. But for someone like Ed, who's come from a state where they get
Yeah.
snow and cold like they do, then like it's paradise for them.
Hmm. Like the closest beach to me back home was like maybe a 4.5, 5 hour ride, and here now it's a 9 minute run, 8, 9 minute run.
Yeah, I
You
guess.
took the wrong. You came back. You passed my house. You took the wrong turn. You passed my house. My goodness. You came all the way up to the Danube port. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, see, that's one thing.
Uh,
Nathan's been jumping on that bike, especially his last trip there, and was just riding around everywhere, which is a great thing to do because you're going to see things that normal tourists don't see, and you get to learn your way around as well. Mm.
you did take a wrong turn. Where were you going, Nathan Conti? Took the wrong turn. Which way were you going? Which way did you want to go? Put it that way. If you took the wrong turn in the middle of town, instead of going, you probably want to go left and you took a right around that circle. Instead of going around the circle, you came right around it going right up. That's what you did. You probably want to go around it.
Did you throw eggs at Ed's place as you rode past there,
Well,
Nathan?
well, my house is about 10 houses down from the highway, so you couldn't reach it from the road. I'm about I'm about 100. I'm about 300 meters down from the road, so from the
Ah,
highway.
okay,
So
okay. Oh, that's good. Then you don't get all the noise from the traffic
now
and
I'm going
that.
up there.
Just get those bloody roosters all day.
That's all. And that road, that highway is busy because that goes to the port. That goes to terminal, and that always trucks, buses, well, not only buses, but trucks all the time going up to the ferry, going over to Cebu or something.
Why
That's a
is it?
busy road.
Why is it so quiet at your place?
Well,
Usually,
because the baby's sleeping.
ah,
Man, I think Mango's sleeping, is he? Yeah, Mango's sleeping. And the other one's in school, so it's quiet.
okay. Is
We had
you?
my wife went down to register her for kindergarten next year already. She's gonna go to she's gonna go to Montauk downtown. She's gonna go to the middle of town to kindergarten. So she's got to take her every day in a tricycle to school.
Wow. You don't
And
have.
there's a school no more than right on the other side of the highway. No more than a half, well, not even but 3/4 of a mile away to the school. So, but she
Yeah,
doesn't want her to go there. She wants to go down to for other school.
yeah, Bobo. I will definitely because I don't want to drive or ride there when I first get there. I need to check out uh,
Yeah,
how it is over there. But definitely use the taxis and tricycles, and
and depends where you're going. Buses, if you're going a long distance, a bus. The good old Cirrus bus line.
hopefully I'll be able to fly to wherever I want to go. I'd rather fly than
Oh
bus.
no, you don't want to do it. No, you don't want to do that. See, flying is too easy. If you're gonna go someplace, it depends what island you're on. Take the bus. It's more fun. They're air-conditioned buses. Don't worry, but you'll have a blast and more fun. And they're not like say you went to Cebu, you want to come over here. You don't want to fly to Bacolod. You want to take a bus because that goes on a ferry, and if the ferry comes across, it's a lot more fun. It's a lot more cheaper and it's a lot more fun.
I've lived there
You
10
want to
years.
immerse yourself in the culture. So what to do? You want to immerse yourself in the culture. Don't go halfway. You travel and immerse yourself in the culture. So Carlos,
By the summer came around, I just hung around the house saying it was too hot for the beach.
I live close to Cadiz. I got the extra Cadiz is right there. Yeah. Started in Cadiz, went across the top of the town of San Carlos. Okay. Then I'll just go back to the mall. Well, how the hell did you make a wrong turn in Escalante?
Bloody riding your bike on a goat track, Jesus.
No, if you went to Cadiz, you had to come to Escalante to go to San Carlos.
I was just reading there what Bobo was saying, that he'd lived there 10 years and then sold his car after 1 year.
Yeah.
I could probably understand that, depending on where you live. If you can get around using the local transport, why not?
Yeah. And back to we went the other road to McCall from San Carlos.
Oh, Graham, I know what you're talking about, because we used to go to the beach with Dad all the time, and then Dad built a swimming pool in the backyard, and that was all great. But then I guess when we got into our teens, it wasn't such a big deal anymore.
I think the beach is still special to me. I love the beach. I love it. I love the beach. I'll never get tired of it.
Traffic is bad for the nerves. Yeah, I agree. Definitely would be, Bobo.
Cadiz is the big town around here, aren't they? They got a Popeye. They got a. I'm sorry. They got a Jollibee. Wow, and they got a small S&M. That's the big town. Cadiz. Mm.
That's why my very first time, it's going to be just to check things out.
Yeah.
Hey, Jedi, how you doing? I don't want to be trying to ride a bike,
No,
without knowing what it's like there. But I'm surprised that you don't have a scooter, even just for your wife to get around on.
Who?
You?
Who? I have a tricycle. My father-in-law drives my tricycle. So why do I need a scooter?
Okay.
Like if I need a ride, if he's out driving, I just call him up. Hey, father, come here. I need to go someplace. And he's right there. He comes. So it's no biggie.
Driving in 7 lanes of crazy Philippine, and from what I gather, Bobo, they don't stay in the lanes anyway. It seems pretty crazy, but I mean, it's hard for me to know without actually getting over there and seeing it for myself. Definitely going to be an eye opener.
They're actually widening the road from Escalante to the port. They're putting an extra lane in it. That's pretty good. It's a lot easier. Making it a little bit wider. Really good as well.
Yeah, I hear what you and Graham are saying there, Jed. I understand that.
Not me. I go it every day. Every morning I'm on the beach. Every morning I'm up there.
Yeah, everyone's different, Ed.
Yeah.
Um,
I'll never get tired of the beach. Never. I love it. Like sometimes it depends in the morning if what time I get there. If the tide's high, I'll jump in for about 20 minutes if I come home.
welcome back, TT. How you doing, Andy? Guys, if you don't know, Ty-tastic, he's got a channel, vlogs from everywhere and anywhere.
Where Ty-tastic? Where you from? Where's Ty-tastic from?
He's English.
English.
I'm pretty sure he's English. Yeah. They make 2 lanes into 7 lanes.
Oh, so he doesn't speak English.
He speaks English. But yeah, go check out Ty-tastic, guys. I used to always jump on his live streams when he was in the bars in Jontium.
He's
Always
like the
good.
wanker. He's like the wanker. I can't speak English. Oh, dude.
How's that fantastic? We got Americans telling Australians and Englishmen that we can't speak English.
It's
Tinglish.
English. English. See, can't speak English. Can't-
Yeah, Jedi in Adelaide here, we have a nudist beach called Maslin's, where so you can go see topless and bottomless if you really want.
Where the Lackawanna River, Andy? Andy went down to the Lackawanna River on a little beach there and let you.
I'm guessing though that places
Hi,
like
Andy.
Thailand and Philippines, you're not going to get a topless beach.
I bet you could. In the Philippines, yeah, I bet you could find one. They're not going to be public beaches, but I bet you could find one.
I'd be surprised because I know that.
Remember, you got 7,000 islands here.
Yeah, but the girls are very,
So,
a little bit more coy.
yeah, true. But you probably find, I bet you could find one or two. They're out there.
Jedi, I knew you would know where the good topless beaches were. Yeah, they're probably a little bit more open in Europe, Jedi.
Oh, yeah, I bet you. We used to go, there's a place up where Andy was. It's the Tunkhannock Creek. We used to go up their top. We go swim their topless all the time. We're kids. And you can't tell me never went swimming in the Tunkhannock Creek and not being topless, Andy. You get it. They call it a creek, but it's not. It's like really a river. It flows from New York State down into the Missouri, down into the river that flows down in Delaware.
Andy, my Filipina has huge boobs. Yeah, I mean, they always talk about the Filipinas having small boobs, but I'm guessing it's like any race. You're gonna get big, small, medium.
Yeah.
If you're looking for a topless beach, you're a noob. Just ask for the right bar that can accommodate in an air conditioning environment.
I'm not a boob man. I'm more of a ass and leg man. Okay, if you have nice legs and nice ass, you're good. To me, huge boobs, I don't know. See, the thing I look at that, you're only going to get a mouthful at a time anyway. So what the hell? You don't need a lot. You're only going to get a mouthful.
Again, everyone's different. Everyone.
Yep. That's the way I look at huge boobs. Like, what do you want to be huge for? I'm just going to get a mouthful anyway. So what the hell? What's the difference? Huge, small, don't matter.
Yeah, I think everyone has different tastes, and
Yeah, that's true. Like,
yeah, Jedi, I agree with that. To tell you what I was surprised about, and Mr. TT would know a lot more about it, but the Thai girls seem to be very well endowed. I mean, you do see Thai girls with smaller boobs, but there's lots of Thai girls with quite a more than a handful.
oh, those are females.
No, I'm not talking about the fake ones. About the real girls.
The fake ones have all the big boobs.
Ed, calm down before your blood pressure rises.
Yeah, my blood pressure is on perfect. Got no problem with my blood pressure.
Yeah. Well, we know that he's got Noah, so everything's working well with Ed.
That's right, I'm working well. The body's still kicking, it still moves. If I wake up in the morning, get up and run, I know I'm alive. I know it's going to be a good day. It's going to be some kind of a day.
Yeah, Bobo risotto. I think it's you're going to find a bit of
Yeah.
everything. More endowed with their personality and confidence than anything else, and I love them for what Western women take.
No, I don't have to
That
go.
Western women take
Tell
note.
me, no.
Yeah, uh, yeah. One of the things I found, Mr. TT, is that when we talk to guys from that are visiting Southeast Asia or live there, the girls still have a lot of old-fashioned values. I mean, not all, because some of them, from
Well,
the
but that's the only
entertainment
good
areas
thing.
are different.
Well, but the only good thing about March Boot, you can do that. Otherwise, the hell.
How you
You
doing,
could,
Terry? And that's one of the things that I think Western men really find endearing is that old-fashioned values. Um, and if you can find it, great.
see, my
And I
wife's
think,
too old fashioned.
but that's fine.
My wife is old fashioned. She's got that. She's Filipino. She's true Filipino. No Western in her at all.
Yeah, but that's not
Yeah.
a bad thing. Um,
No, it's not.
yeah, I think we, as Western guys, we missing that a little bit over here. Not all Western women. There's still some good Western women out there, but I think it's just getting harder to find them. And I think the feminist movement really did sort of it threw water on the fire of a lot of men. Um, there's almost reverse discrimination these days. But I think a lot of Western men are looking for those old-fashioned values, and they can find that. Hey, Steve, how you doing? My wife is very old-fashioned, even though she's 18 years younger. Yeah, I'm not surprised, Andy. Yeah, that's what I've been told, Gringo Punter, that they're Filipino girls are a lot more coy, um, and even with the Thai ladies, when I've watched guys doing streams and talking about the Thai culture, they're not. They like a little bit of affection, but public affection is not big on their agenda. I'm not sure what it's like with the Filipino girls, but I know the Thai girls are not big on. Uh, I'm I'm not sure what they're like on public affection, but I do know that it's not something they in Thailand they're not big on it. But that's true too, Nathan. They don't want the tan, but I think some of it is just that they're very coy. Um, Very rarely you're going to find those girls in two-piece bikinis, that's for sure. But again, you know, uh, you're going to find exceptions to the rule. Yeah, Jedi. You know, there's the same thing in Australia. Um, again, I don't want to tar all the girls with the same brush. How are you, Terry? Mr. AC Cobra 456? Yeah, that really surprises me, Gringo Punter, because I mean, you these people living on 7,000 different islands. My father was born on an island, and everyone could swim. So it's surprising. Utah or feather. Oh shit. Oh goodness. We just lost Ed off the panel. His connection must have gone off. So it was good catching up with all you guys. Good to see you still all around, and I seen Big Kev was doing a live stream as well at the moment. I think started about 10 minutes ago or something like that. I won't be on here for much longer. I know that Mr. TT is hanging out to. I just thanks, Mr. TT. No, it's all good, Crystal. Thanks, Mr. TT. Oh God, sleep 3 hours of work. Oh God, yeah, I've done that before. It's not good. Yeah, I'll cut off. I'll cut this short soon, Mr. TT, so you can do your live. Yeah, well, that's true, Graham, and we can't blame it all on women. I mean, we tend to put them on a pedestal, so no doubt some of it, we can take responsibility for it. I think the feminist movement can take a bit of, society in general, the way things are going. It's all true. All right, Andy, you have a good day, mate. Nice seeing you again. How long are we going for, guys? 82 minutes. I'll give it another 8 minutes. That's an hour and a half, and then I'll jump off of here, and Mr. Tytastic will start his live stream if you guys want to go over there and check him out. I like cider myself, Mr. TT. Over here, though, I buy what it's called Recorderling cider, strawberry and lime flavored. I drank 10 cans of Strongbow cider, so it'll be interesting. I'm sure it will. I really look forward to when you do your live streams from the bars again. They were great. It was always good value. And I hope Mickey is doing fine and in good health, mate. Always enjoyed stirring up Mickey. Yeah, I like apple juice too, Nathan. Actually, apple juice and apricot nectar, are two of my favourites. Okay, we've got guys now leaving. They're probably heading off to other channels. And so what I might do, guys, I might leave it here. He's looking at moving there. Oh, wow. That's great. I can't wait to see him on a live stream again and give him a hard time about bar finding some of those girls. Okay, guys, yeah, I'm going to head off. I've got a couple of things to do. I might just check out Mr. TT for a while. You all have a great day. Thanks for joining me. And Ed, thanks for jumping on the panel wherever you are. It's taken me 4 years to convince him. Okay, guys, thanks for joining me. Hope you all have a good day. We'll talk to you all soon. So thank you. Bye.